All right, you guys. So we had went ahead and got our stud items printed out. This is the last and final part of this tutorial. We have our cup printed out on sticker paper, our cup design, and we have our plate design printed on the regular photo glossy paper. All right. We're going to go ahead and start off with the cup. So when we do our cup, we're going to make sure that we look for any type of seams or where the cup ends at, because that's going to become the back of our cup. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that to the side. Here is my design. I'm just going to peel the top part up from the back end. Do it nice and slow. No reason to rush it. And so our design, you guys, is going to really sit right up under the lip of the cup. And so I'm going to place like that part that was the seam in the back part, and just take our design and literally put it right up on the lip of the cup, right under the lip of the cup. Okay. And then I'm going to just take my finger and just kind of slightly move it a little bit to just kind of put it under the lip. And then this part may curl, so just take your finger, just wipe it downward. All right. Put our cup face down. And then when I put the cup face down, what I'm going to do is going to take one end, I'm just going to wrap it. All right. Want to make sure, you guys, that you sanitize your work area pretty well. Sanitize your hands before you do this. If you are touching the cup, it's going to go in somebody's mouth and the plate. All right. This is for my daughters, not an order. So I didn't really sanitize my station like super before I did this, or I didn't have any gloves on, but that's okay. This is just for practice. I am going to go ahead and flip it over again. This part right here, I'm just going to wrap it around just like we did the other piece. Nice and slow, not too fast. You see how it overlaps? Want to make sure that I smooth that down, and that lip, that it's really much tucked up under there, you guys. Okay. From my bottom part, what I'm going to make sure that I do on this one is I'm just going to take the excess and just tuck it inside the cup. So when you're doing your design, and just make sure that you want to go a little bit above the template, so that way nothing from your image get cuts off when you do this tuck-in method. Okay. All right, you guys. So we first now have our cup. It's fully wrapped and done. So now we'll do our plate. So here is our design for our plate. What I am going to do is use my self-laminated sheet. For this, the way, since I have a clear and my image is going to be going like under my plate, what I am going to do at this point is I am just going to make sure that my design is facing upward and it is on top of this adhesive, the laminating sheet. Okay. So I'm just going to pull this up here, take my design, and I'm just going to lay it flat onto here. Okay. Once you lay it flat, just like that, I'm going to take the top piece and just smooth it along there. All right, just like that. So now when I flip it, my design is going to be facing downward. I'll just take my scissors, and what you want to do is you want to make sure you have some type of access around that. You want to keep some of the sticky, that's what's going to stick to the actual plate. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this bad boy cut it out. And again, I'm going to just leave some excess around it just to make sure that I have enough to stick on my plate. And when you cutting, it doesn't have to be like fully perfect because it might be a little hard to see. When you're looking at the cup, when you're looking at the plate, you can't just really tell that you haven't like perfectly cut the circle. Okay. So, you don't have to be super, super neat with that, but you don't, but make sure that it looks nice as well still. All right. Put my scissors to the side. So then now when I flip it over, this top sheet is going to come off and expose my beautiful design. I'm just going to lay that flat. Now with this clear, I put the image up under the plates. However, some people do like the color plates. They decide to put the image on top of the plate. If you're going to put it on top of the plate, you're going to just pretty much reverse it. So the sticky side, we're going to be on the design if you wanted to stick to the color plate. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to take this and put it on there. Just kind of find my center, find where the circle's in, just to kind of line it up right, you guys. Put my finger in there just a little bit to smooth it. Sometimes it works. However, you will have to just flip it on the back and you see where the access is of it. You're just going to take your finger, go around that access and just kind of gently push it down onto the plate so it sticks. Sometimes you have to just do it a few times around, which is okay. All right, you guys. So that's it. We have our custom plate and along with our custom cup. And so you guys, when you actually go ahead and make these for people, I always do an order quantity of 12. And then if they say that they just want they come to you and say, you make the custom plates, you tell them yes, you can go ahead and bundle. So you can just go ahead and upsell them and say, hey, well, I do also make the cups as well as the plates. Or if they just want like dessert plates, like the cake plates, people call them, then you want to make sure that you see if they also want the bigger plates as well. Okay. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for tuning into this tutorial. I certainly appreciate your time. I ask as well that any designs that you do, drop them in the group. You guys drop them in BJ's Custom Creations Academy because we would love to see your work. All right. Would love to see what you all do with this tutorial and you change the templates and you just make them your own. All right. So again, thank you so very much. And I look forward to talking to you all soon and happy creating. Bye now.